Hello everyone and welcome to this stream. I hope you're all doing well. I hope I'm doing well. I feel like I'm doing well. Uh, Today we are going to be making a story. What does that mean exactly? That's the wrong place to have. I hope you're all. Anyways, what does making a story mean? I don't know. We'll figure it out along the way. So, I don't know how to make stories. You don't know how to make stories. Together, we will still not know how to make stories, but we will make one anyways. So, hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. Huge welcome to Daniel. Totally not FBI. I think snakes are cool. They are pretty cool, so that's fairly accurate. Captain Swordwolf, Kenai Axe, SAF, Pop 9991. Nutfish, welcome. Samuel Fox, Sankun, welcome. Lord Sartog, Hot U second channel, Elysium Links. Oh, that so many names. I'm sorry if I skipped someone. Storm Furry, Asrika, Kyle, random guy on the internet, Trinity Fox, Sira, Loopcord, Short Rags the Protogen, Manuel Chacon Pinto, Sunfire, Adrian O, Roberto Hesse. I think it's Japanese letters. I'm not sure. Barbara Bangle, Max Johansson, CDH, Adrian O, Little, Boombox Husky, Finn Brown, Blueberry Fox Ketchup, and everyone else who might be in chat. There's a lot of names in chat right now, so I'm sorry if I missed someone. Anyways, regardless, you are very much welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. So, let's just get right into the juice, I suppose. We are supposed to make a story. So, where do you begin when you make a story? That's a very great question. You know, what are you supposed to do? Where do you even start? So, a great place to start is with the characters. And for the fun of it, I'm gonna be doing stuff in Photoshop. I could be typing this out instead, but I feel like typing things out, you know, writing things on a screen, it's not as fun and cool as stuff is to do, you know, as drawing them out. So for the fun of it, we are gonna do it in Photoshop, and it might also help in regards to, you know, getting your brain flowing and feeling happy. I don't know. Okay, so here we have a brush that's way too big of a brush. Let's try 4 pixels maybe. Let's see how this works out. That's scarily small. Okay, I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out how to make this pen comfortable to write with. So, as you know, all good stories begins with stressing out about your equipment. Okay, so let's try this again. It's still very I generally like writing and stuff on paper. I'm not a huge fan of being digital actually when it comes to drawing and stuff. I kind of like doing it on paper because the feel of it is so different. And some yes, pink, yellow, and some wolf sort of outline. So yes, a nice character is a depressed pineapple. Okay, so first of all, the first thing we need is a... See, I can't... Okay, I had the idea that we should draw everything out, but I'm starting to have second thoughts because... yeah, it's not going very fast. It's not applied to my work efficiency when it comes to making a story. Maybe I can find some way to make it more interactive in a future one, especially if patrons have any suggestions to what I can do in order to make the typing more fun or interactive or somehow. Feel free to let me know on the Patreon Discord. Include the fluffy deity. A furry rock lobster. Ooh, that's a lot of things. Okay, so let's go to my specialty, I guess, typing things on a paper. So here we have our paper. I think you can see most of it. Yep, you should be able to. So let's just see. Let's see what happens. So this. So the least important thing is the title. That we'll figure out way later. So let's just call it The Story. And uwu, of course, and a little tilde, so everyone knows where we're at, you know. Make it big, because of course we are now probably 10 minutes into the stream and have made so much story. That's actually too big. There we go. That's the perfect size. There we go. Okay, so characters. So since we are obviously gonna make it a furry story, we need a lot of different types of ideas to what we can make for a character. So let's just begin with some species. Fish. Fish are pretty great. Martens, foxes, wolves, bunnies, squirrels. I don't like dogs. That sounded harsh, but I'm not a huge epic fan of the dogs. You might be like, "What? Aren't you a dog?" Shut the fuck up. Oh, I see a dragon. A dragon. That's a bit out of my comfort zone, but I will write it down anyway. Lynx. Lynx is a good suggestion. Bats. Bats are very fun. Lions are very fun. Horses can be fun. Shark. Damn, sharks are extremely epic. No, huskies are also illegal. Listen, huskies are banned from this story. We Okay, the issue I have with huskies and dogs and those sort of animals, also cats, is that they're kind of in my fantasy brain world, when I make fantasy stuff, they're too much like of a domesticated species. Like they're so to me, it's not that fun to make a story about them. That's only personal preference. You've seen tons of epic stories out there with dogs and cats in them. It's just when I'm making one myself, I find it difficult. There is an epic suggestion. Possum. I like Possum. I love the comic that's about a possum, Poppy Possum. It's epic. Don't think I'm gonna include a possum, but thank you very much for the suggestion. Mouse. Mouse are epic. Birds. I see birds. Hmm. Hmm. Birds can be a little side note. Okay, now we have a lot of. Okay, let's make this as animals. You know, I think that's a more accurate description of what we're listing out here. So we have a bunch of animals. Now we have to choose what animal. Let's begin character list. Let's try to figure out what animal we want to make a story about. So let's real quick do a little thing. Give me just a tiny second. We'll not be deciding what characters are the raccoons. They can also be fun. We're not gonna be figuring out what character is the main character yet. That we'll figure out later. First, we just have to make sure we have some fun characters out there. So, let's okay, cool. Okay, so if I send this out in chat, it should work, I think. How do we do this? Boom. There you go, that's a link. Feel free to... Actually, yes, I want one of my main characters to be a deer anyway, so I'm gonna write that up. The deer. Welcome to the stream, David Martin. You're very much welcome. Let's see the results here. We have Fox on top, Lynx on the second, there. No one have voted for the squirrel. I'm so disappointed in you guys. Come on. Okay, so my microphone went out of battery. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice. I didn't realize. I was ranting on for so long about stuff. Can hear me now? Can you hear me now? I think... Okay, I have a lot of cords in the way. I'm starting to understand why people like wireless, because oh my god, this is a mess. This is a huge mess and I don't like it. Yes. As I was saying, a huge thank you to Nutfish with the $10 donation. I really appreciate it. It's super appreciated. So, and I remember the question, but I don't, so I'm gonna look it up. You are missing fish from the list of characters. That is true. However, you are definitely not a fish, as I see from your name, so I don't see why you would complain. I don't see why this would be an issue. On a more serious note, I can definitely include fish in the story, but I do not feel like I have the writer in me to make a story about a fish. That's a bit too advanced for me personally. Just had to drink some liquid, you know. It's important. Okay, so I hope you all hear me, and thank you for pointing it out in chat. I really appreciate it. So what do we do now? Now that we have the animal. That's, you know, we haven't gotten very far on our story, but we'll get there eventually, you know. Bears and turtles. We need more polar bears and turtles. That's fairly accurate. Very good. However, we are going to go away from the animals and go into the character. So, we have A dear friend and a lynx. That's what I'm picturing right now. So what type of things? Okay, so we need to. I need to figure out some couple of different ideas. Ideas. Lynx and their friend are two friends working part-time at a... What's a fun place to work? Not a fun place, but a horrible place to work where you end up hating capitalism. I'm so sorry. I can't stop myself. It's too fun to make those jokes. Anyways, what do we want to do? You know? At a coffee shop. Coffee shops are pretty cool. Coffee shops are fun. The Goulash. Yes, that's an epic place to work. At a factory, gas station. Lucian as name for one of the characters. That's fair. That's fair. Fight Club. Hooters. Oh my god. Gulag. You know what? I like the Gulag idea. I'm gonna write there too. They're at a Gulag. Idea number 1. Working part-time. No, they need to work part-time to have like time to do epic adventures, so they work as clowns, okay? That's idea number 1. A Hooters in a Gulag, oh my god. Idea number 2. They both work at Hooters and they have a crush on each other. That's idea number 2. Idea number 3. Idea 3, boom. So, what's idea number 3 gonna be? That's a very epic question. They work in a toilet factory. What is idea number 3? It's an epic question. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Also, I don't know if it has happened, but please do not spam in chat. You're free to say the same idea that someone else has said twice. That's fine, but don't say your own idea multiple times. I don't know if that has happened, because it's a bit chaotic in chat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not completely... An epic mystery of the missing tree. Of the missing tree. They work at a tavern. I like a tavern. Tavern is a bit too grim for me though, so I think I'm skipping that one. He went through a crisis and must work at a car wash. Yes, Kitsune Lord, please do not repeat your ideas. As I said, it's very important to keep chat clear and to make sure that everyone can be seen, you know? They make water from distilled tears. Okay, my brain is starting to slow down a little bit. But that's fine, that's how it goes. We have an epic mystery of the missing tree. We have idea number 4. Idea 4. They work at McDonald's. They could work in a zoo. That's... Yes. Hmm. They just don't work. That's fair. Idea 5. They live in a magical wonderland where everything is cute and fluffy. They enjoy their time. They're homeless. The lynx and the deer are mortal enemies. How about their best friends that are both getting over breakups and slowly falling for each other in an episodic series? Oh my god. They are in a spaceship and need to find a way back home. They're just students. They live in a cyberpunk world where furries and people live together. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. I like a little bit of cyberpunk, you know, it's cool. So they're friends, but they're also mortal enemies. Well, these are different ideas. So it's, you know, it's trying to figure out some fun stuff about them. I haven't really figured out the plot for the story yet, though. That's the main issue here, I suppose. They're detectives. Ooh, they're kind of sus. How do you make a good story? It all comes down to how much time you put in, I think. Also, I was the one who asked myself that question, so don't. I didn't see it in chat, but I am asking myself. So, like, I know how to make YouTube videos specifically. I don't know how to make longer stories that goes on for, you know, more than 3 minutes. That's not my forte, to say the least. They are both apprentice librarians, but from different times have been sucked into the world of the gods of information. That's a very sweet idea. How about they're both trying to get along in life and help each other along the way and slowly fall for each other in an episodic series. I like the follow-up. That was nice. That was nicely done. They are involved with mafia. Oh my god. I like the mafia idea. I'm gonna write down the mafia. Under things to include, fish, mafia. Let's go up to the animals again. Squirrels and birds. Okay. So have we learned anything about making stories today? We absolutely haven't. But that's not the question. Sometimes you don't know how to do something and you do it anyways because you want to. And that's what we're doing right now. Also, I was again the one who asked myself that question. Maybe their lives are slowly falling apart as they grow more distant and some terrible event brings them together to fall in love in an episodic series. Yes. I don't know what a protogen is. I think they're like, I don't know really. Okay, so let's just begin with a scene. What's a fun scene? I kind of like it when two people like each other very much. I think that's very cute. I think that's very nice. And I'm just gonna, okay, let's make the story. Boom. The first scene we're gonna see, this is obviously debatable as we go along. One is a professional in heist, the other one a detective, but they team up to find and arrest the mafia that threatens the city's stability. Amazing. Dating simulator. That's very good. Okay, so we have a Lynx and a Dare. They both really like each other, but they're both afraid to tell, and they're both kinda soft. Very soft. They are very soft. What if their friend has an anxiety attack and Lynx comforts him? That's a very good idea. We can put that under the things to include. Their friend has anxiety attack. Lynx comforts them. Soft. Yes. Do you not know what soft is? A romantic comedy. Yeah, I think that's what I'm kind of going for. I think that's what's happening now. A femboy Hooters and a goulash. God damn it. Okay. I'm suspicious. Yeah, that might be. How about they both fall in love with each other? Both love each other, and every time they try to tell their feelings, something funny happens to mess up their plans in an episodic series. The Dare has an identity crisis issues, not knowing whether or not to keep his horns or to be more like a badger, and the Lynx is there slowly giving him support and end up becoming friends. They can't afford a flat and live in a tent. Amazing. I kind of like the... Okay, I need to write down the things. I think that helped me along the way. Every time they try to tell their feelings, something funny happens to mess up their plans in an episodic series. And what we have here is also... every time one of them is starting to get a crush, the other one starts feeling... the other one starts questioning... That's a kind of sad. That's a kind of sad rant. That's not good. The lynx is a part of a biker gang, but leaves to be with his dear friend. That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful little note. They are friends, but they can't be together. Ooh woo. Pogs. Pog champs. Okay, so let's make the I know you should work more on characters, but I feel like I think way more in a stuff happens type of way, and then I make the characters fit it afterwards, which is not what you're supposed to do when you're writing a story. That's all I know. However, I'm a funny man, okay? I make the giggles. What if the lynx is in love with the deer and has to constantly suppress their predatory instincts? I like a little bit of Zootopia type of thing, where you know they can murder each other because of instincts. However, I'm way more of a soft, fluffy person. So listen, all the animals they're just vibing. Where do they get food from? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so the lynx and the deer. Lynx. She is tall, very cute. I mean, all the characters are gonna be cute anyway, so I don't know why I'm noting that down, but it's just how it's gonna be, okay? The deer is also very cute. Oh, what's this? Notices the WoW Nation. Thank you very much to 4Radio24 donated $3 with the message fan from Malaysia. Keep up the good work. Also, I forgot fan from Malaysia. Ooh woo. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. There needs to be a third friend. Yes, this is important. A third friend who can clearly see that the lynx and deer are in love and tries to set them up with each other, but always ends up just making it more awkward. A cute deer in a cute world. Why not make it gay? It is gonna be gay. And I'm gonna make the third friend because the squirrel is short. That makes for a very somewhat short. She reads books a lot. I don't know. And then we of course have a small squirrel friend. If the third person is ugly, it can be me. Oh no! A smart squirrel that can awoo. I think we'll get copyrighted by the awoo man, as I'm going to call him. Yes. And the small squirrel friend, we don't know what they identify as. They don't know themselves either. They're just a squirrel. Who knows what they are? That I like. Very small, very friendly, very amazing. Cool. So we have 3 characters now. Amazing. Exactly. A lynx is a species of cat, but I don't like cats. But however, a lynx makes it a wild cat, which makes it fine. Okay, so what is the setting we can put this in? Are they in like... What type of world do we want to create for these people? Make the squirrel push the 2 of them together and accidentally kiss. That's beautiful. Let them eat at a fish restaurant called Captain's Food. Oh no. Urban fantasy. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Los Angeles, November 2019. And the squirrel could be totally nuts. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Beautiful. A small mining village in Far East Siberia. God damn it. The Parliament. Amazing. Yes, I did say a cute fluffy world, but that's not enough, you know? Cute, soft, fluffy. That's all the words I have on my brain. World building. Cute, soft, fluffy. Ooh woo. NFC 2018. Oh no, those are some bad memories. I think if that's the correct one. I don't remember what NFC I was at. Anyways, it doesn't matter. The 3 briefly get into a love triangle, and it splits and the sequel squirrel tries to hook up the deer and lynx in an episodic series. Amazing. A Woobis cult. Oh no. Are we making a Christmas story? Small town in fall. I feel like this story needs snow. It doesn't need to be a Christmas story, but a winter story. They're all wearing jackets. It's eternal winter. That's way better. I see you're near the ocean suggestion. I'm gonna make it into the forest. It's a lovely... I kinda like a big city vibe though. They live in Reykjavik. It was a cold winter morning in London. Maybe the winter is controlled by someone. Ooh, spooky. We'll put that under the notes. Cursed with everlasting winter. And they have to solve it. The squirrel controls the ice. Oh, it's all up to the squirrel. Oh no. Evil manokit? I don't know what a manokit is, to be honest. I should Google it, but that's a lot of effort. I don't know why Bork Uwu would make it Polish, but okay. The Dougal Bandits. That's cursed. Awu City. I like the name Awu City. We'll put that under the world building. Where is the world building? I can't find. There we go. And yes, I think it's time for the fox. Let's think a little bit about the fox. How can this be the fox? Actually, no. Those characters I feel like need to pop up after a while. So let's just do some more thinking. What are we even doing? I don't know, but we're trying, and that's important. Don't you ever ra 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 ra. Ooh woo 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 woo. Rar 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 rar. I'm thinking. So my brain power is currently shutting down. It's not going very fast up in my head, it's going very slow. So I hope you can excuse my brain. So what more do we need for our story? A story, a story. It's time for a story. Okay, let's think. Let's do a think. I find it very difficult to write a story when I don't when I don't have like the objective of being funny as the first priority. So this is a new experience for me. I'm not usually I just go straight for the what will make this funny, what will make this super epic. That's not to say we're not gonna have a lot of fun with this story. However, what if the characters are trying to convince the ice wizard to rise the temperature a few degrees? I forgot what I was trying to say, but yes. I hope you have a great afternoon too, Max Johansson. I am reading out things in chat. I'm just not. It's gotten to the point where I'm not really able to follow along to what's going on. This is what happens when you sit down and write for about 45 minutes. At least that's what happens when I do it. Your brain starts getting very slow after a bit. Okay, so the links and the dare have to be a little bit different to add some little bit spice into all of this, you know? That's a very important part of it. Okay, we'll try something out. We'll make the dare the super outgoing one, and the lynx is tall, very cute. The lynx is shy, not just shy, but also what if the dare is independent by nature and it kind of pushes the lynx away? That could also be a fun dynamic, so I'm gonna write that down. So we remove this one. I'm sorry, Mrs. Dare. I don't know if Mr. and Mrs. is just used for people who are married, so that would be... It's very independent, but it's actually super needy for something. I don't know. It's very... what did you write again? Oh my god, I need to figure it out. Make them nestle for warmth. Maybe. And kind of pushes... That was what was important about that note. Pushing the links. I don't feel like this is going very well. I am at a halt. I am not figuring out what is going out. The Dare reads fanfictions of Brielle and Keen. Amazing. The Lynx likes to read manga. Oh my god, yes, here we go. Likes to read manga and anime. Super nerdy about it. The Dare has insecurities but doesn't know how to express them. Okay, so I need to tell you all what I want to achieve with this story, right? I want to make a cute story. And that's pretty much it. However, how do you make a cute story that's interesting? I don't know how you would do that. So we need to find some sort of issue that the characters have to stumble upon. But we also need to... I just want it to be cute. I don't want to like involve a bunch of... Because most stories usually have some cute and adventurous. How would we make it adventurous? I'm gonna note that down though. Let's note it down for the notes. Yeah, I like the idea of loop chord. What if the Lynx is a bit of a nerd, but with a good heart, they manage to pull their out of insecurity. Yes! Okay, I get it. Is a nerd, but scared about it. Yeah, the Eternal Winter will be dragged in at some point, I suppose. Eternal Winter. What more do we have? So, she is tall, cute, super naughty about it. It's kind of shut in. There we go. It's magnificent. But they are animals, they don't use spears. Maybe the Lynx really admires the deer and just wants to help them. At first the deer thinks they're a bit of a nuisance, but comes to love them. I love how we're making like the cheesiest story we could ever make, like based on all the you know what word I'm looking for, but I can't find it. But you know, cheese, I'm going for like the cheesiest cheese in this story, so that's no worries. It comes to love them. They get swept up in a cheese eating contest. Every rom-com ever smashed into one story about furries. Yes. This is for fun, yes. It's difficult to make a story when you don't want anything bad to happen to your characters. But yes, We'll figure out eventually what's gonna happen. Also, the reason I'm not responding to some messages in chat is because they're not relevant to what's going on in the video. It's not, you know, we're all trying, and also sometimes I miss messages, but, you know, please realize that I won't be able to see everything. It's just not gonna happen. And also, please try to keep things relevant to what's going on in the video. If I see stuff that's just trying to get my attention for the sake of getting my attention, I will probably ignore it. But I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. No, messages that are, you know, trying to add some sort of creativity, no matter, you know, how poor an attempt may be. That doesn't matter. It's cool to come with a bunch of ideas. Don't worry about that part. Even if it is to try to get some sort of attention, that's fine. It's more things that are purely for the sake of gaining my attention. I do try to read most of it, but yes. This is fun. Community brainstorming, yes. It seems my brain has stopped storming. It's not really... It's more of a slow little snail pace up there right now. Just subscribe, it's that easy. Beautiful message. That's the thing, I don't want someone to almost die or get really hurt. That's heartbreaking. But yes, I think that was everything for this stream, because my thinker is not thinking. You know, it's completely dry. It's dried up. There's no more think. All of it is gone. But yes, a huge thank you to Nutfish and to Fur Radio 24 for the donations. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day, you beautiful creatures. I will try to stream another one of these streams tomorrow. I don't have a time yet because I would have to... Currently, I'm on a really bad schedule. Everything hurts, and I haven't gotten a lot of sleep. And after releasing the previous video, I'm kind of overworked, if that's possible when you're a stinky YouTuber. Anyways, the point is, not doing too great. So I don't know when tomorrow, if I do it tomorrow, it will be. I have a lot of content that I have to push out for the Friday that's coming. So might skip on the stream because I need to work on content. I'm trying to get one video out a week. I'm trying to actually get it up to one video a week and one video every now and then. So like one video a week, and then every 2 weeks or 3 weeks you have like an extra video. So I'm trying to be able to as you can hear, mouth maker sounds not function. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you all have a lovely time, you beautiful creatures. Okay, bye bye everyone. Ooh, rawr.